Before we get to our final piece with UTSA head football coach Jeff Traylor and his wife Cari, I want to tell them thank you very much for allowing KSAT 12 Sports inside your beautiful house for what turned out to be a 40-minute interview. We laughed, Coach choked up a bit, and we laughed some more. Tonight they talk about the one football play Cari would love to see him use in a game, and we get her thoughts about his public affection when he says things like, "She's hotter than fish grease."
Okay, he's always said that. That's not like something he just did here. He's always, he's always had all these expressions, right? But that's one he's always said. And the night, I think it was for the press conference, we were here at the hotel, and you were talking about what you were going to say. And I don't know why he said, did you say you were going to say that? Or I don't know, somehow it came up. And I was like, please don't say that. But of course he did. And apparently somebody likes it or liked it because it comes back all the time.
Does it really?
Yeah. I mean, it's just normal. We call him Jeff-isms because he's got a lot of those.
He does. Does he ever practice on you? Does he, hey, I have a new one. Here's what bam, and he throws it your way? No, they just come
out, and we hear about him on, from friends or TV or whatever. But he's always, I don't know if that comes from, I don't know where that comes from, because not everybody in your family does that.
I couldn't tell you.
It's you. I think your dad does stuff like that, maybe. But anyway, it's his thing.
I think it's awesome, though, because it shows just how much he loves you. And in today's world, I mean, I know we can use more love. So when he gives you that, public affection, talking to the media, and then that sound's going everywhere, that's just got to make you feel like $1 million.
Okay, so I really don't. I'm not saying I don't ever get on social media, because I do, but I'm on Twitter the least, and that's what he's on the most. Okay. So I don't always see it. But then somebody will snap it and send it to me or whatever, and I probably take it for granted, because he's always built me up. I mean, always, since we were little. He's always has been a big supporter. He's been really good about it, and I know I appreciate it. I just probably take it for granted.
What'd your kids have to say about those?
Oh, they love this kind of stuff.
I bet they did, right?
Yeah, we have jokes about stuff like this.
One of my favorite stories. So when I got inducted to the East Texas Coaches Hall of Fame.
Oh my gosh, it's a good one.
I was giving my speech, right, and I noticed that there was like 40 of my family members and friends over there. They had some game going, and they were laughing. And my children had created bingo cards of all my expressions through all the years. So whenever I said one of those expressions in my speech,
I had a picture of them, and they put it on there during the speech.
You can imagine how distracting that was. You're giving, and you don't know, you're not a part of it. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. And of course, then I gave, I guess, my 5th Jeff-ism, and somebody won the bingo game, and they were like, bingo! And I'm like,
that's a true story.
I'm like, I figured out what's going on right now.
Do you ever offer him football advice, or that's just his world?
Yes, you do. One play, he always says the same thing every time. When we're on the 1-yard line, she wants to run the up and over. And I'm shotgun most of the time, so I'm like, baby, it's pretty hard to go up and over when you're in the shotgun.
Yeah, but from my perspective, it looks like just jump over everybody, just get over them, and then you're right.
She's like, a big up and over. That's her play.
Right there.
That's her play.